Tonight marks 1 month since a mother went missing. Suzanne Simpson was last seen being restrained by her husband, according to neighbors.
And a new development tonight. The couple's daughter believes that her father, Brad Simpson, took her mother's life in a state of rage. KENS 5 reporter Hannah Tiede is following the latest.
In a series of social media posts, Chandler Simpson is calling for action. The 20-year-old left heartbroken, a whole month without her mother, who she believes is no longer alive. Suzanne Simpson was last seen at her home in Almos Park on October 6th. A neighbor reported seeing a physical altercation between Brad Simpson and his wife, Suzanne. Now Chandler says her mother was trying to leave the abusive relationship. In a post, she said, quote, "My father took my mother's life in a state of rage and control."
A respectful relationship does not have any room for fear.
Marta Pelaez is the CEO of Family Violence Prevention Services. While she can't speak to this case specifically, Pelaez says abusers are solely responsible for their actions, but there are things the community can do to protect victims.
If we see something, make sure that you call the police. And that is perhaps the only thing and the minimum that we can do that perhaps may save a person's life.
Chandler, echoing the call to action, is urging the Alamo Heights community to speak out about domestic violence. Brad Simpson is facing domestic assault and weapons charges in connection to his wife's disappearance. He's behind bars on a federal detainer as the search for Suzanne continues.
And the Department of Public Safety tells us they will be giving an update on this case before the end of the week. Meanwhile, Brad Simpson is scheduled to appear at a bond hearing next Wednesday. He's asking the judge to allow him to have contact with his 4 children. Live in studio, Hannah Tiede, KENS 5.